turn that down. Let's turn that down. There you go. This is the player ratings for Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Liverpool on a 2-match winning streak, and that alone makes me happy. Very happy. But today, I'm joined with, as always, TOTO Hammer. TOTO Hammer. TOTO Hammer. TOTO Hammer. Where are you, bro? TOTO Hammer. TOTO, you there, TOTO? TOTO? There you go. Yeah, it's my fault. I had you on mute down there. Sorry, my fault. So, I was just saying, I just started the video. Just getting a few things sorted out on the stream. So what do you think of the match today?
The game, I think defensive-wise, we were terrible. Midfield, I think it was solid. I think the midfield was okay as well. Jones played terrible. Fabinho played terrible. Henderson played all right. I think Henderson was the best at the midfield. Our strikers was wicked, except from Gakpo couldn't really get his goal that he probably should have got. But I think out of Gakpo, the attack played good, defense played terrible, midfield played okay. The forwards played solid as well. I say the forwards played solid. And look, the result today, at least we didn't give up.
Yeah.
At least we didn't give up. But look, listen, every time when say a team, something like Man United or say Bournemouth, if they score, it's like we can't pull on back.
I know.
We give up.
I know.
You can see the Liverpool in the past 2 games now has been a different Liverpool. Ever since the Arsenal game, I think we've slowly getting better.
Yeah.
I think our forwards like Jota, Salah, and Gakpo are starting to work together.
Yeah.
To me, I think Nunes should be in there as well, playing left wing or striker. But listen, the game we played today was really good. The volley from Jota, I think it was a header from Jota. I think it was a header or it's a normal shot. And the last goal from Salah, Arnold masterclass cross into Salah, went for the tap-in. And it was a shame today for Liverpool that we couldn't really get 6 play because Villa scored an equaliser at the end. I don't know who it was, but I think it was... I don't know who was facing them, but the other team was winning 1-0, was keeping that lead, and then Villa got a last-minute winner at the end. It's quite a shame we couldn't get the 6. But end of the day, still 3 points. I think we've got a game in hand over Villa. I think we've got a game in hand over Tottenham as well.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out in a minute. That's what I was trying to get up on the screen. But what I was thinking of...
Yeah, so it's looking good, man.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats just now, bringing up the stats. And it's saying the stats are shots, Liverpool had 18 shots and Forest had 11. Shots on target was 6 for us, 5 for Forest. Possession, 82% for Liverpool, which is quite high. 18% for Forest. Possession, passes, 650 passes, 148 for Forest, 87% pass accuracy for Liverpool, and 52% pass accuracy for Nottingham Forest. 9 fouls by us and 12 by Forest. So basically, we was expected to win this game. But I do agree with you, Toto. Our defense looked a bit shaky. And again, Van Dijk never really played that good for me today. What do you think about Van Dijk? I know we're going to get into the player ratings in a minute, but Van Dijk was quiet.
Yeah, man. So Canate played the best out of the 2 centre backs.
Yeah.
But Van Dijk, I think he was a bit lazy at sometimes, man. Yeah. There's one time he should have scored that header.
Nah, but that's not, yeah, I know that, but I think his overall player, I just wasn't really. I'm not running Van Dijk down. I'm not running Van Dijk down. He's still, for me, probably one of the best defenders in the world, and we've got him. And I'm glad we've got him. But I'm talking about today's game. I never saw much from him. I thought Canate was more on it.
Yeah, Kanate was running up, trying to create chances.
Yeah.
And I think he played pretty solid. But Van Dijk, it seems like he just stayed at the back, made simple short passes. I don't think he made any impact. And I feel like when he runs up to, when he's getting, I think he's getting out physiqued.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really say that, but he was getting out physiqued. I'm going to say the same about Kanate as well. He was getting out muscled in them set pieces.
Yeah, yeah.
And you expect 100% from Van Dijk and you expect 100% from Kanate. And you see that 100% in the past games we've been playing. You expect that's why Klopp always starts him. Of course, a world-class centre-back like Van Dijk, but Kanate, coming into this game, you think he'll be in form. You think he'll be good because Kanate has always been an outstanding centre-back for us.
Yeah.
If Van Dijk ain't playing well, Kanate will come alive and play to Van Dijk's levels.
Yeah.
Maybe higher than Van Dijk's levels. But the two centre-backs, Kanate played better. Van Dijk played absolutely terrible. And last game we played solid. Last game we played good. Obviously he played good. And this game, I'm not sure where he was today. I'm not sure where he was. So
I was playing.
That's just my overview on the centre-back.
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on the Aston Villa game today versus Brentford. Brentford should have won that game. It was the Brentford was winning 1-0, and effectively that made us above Villa in the race for top four. I can't believe I'm actually saying we're in the race for top four with Villa. It's amazing. No disrespect to Villa, but you know. So yeah, basically we was above Villa, but now Villa are above us by 1 point because I nicked that point of Brentford today. They got a little sneaky little point. They got that goal towards the end, but good, fair play to Villa. Villa are fighting to get to top four. But I'm looking at the tables now, and I'll bring this up later after the video. I've got Liverpool 7th place with 50 points. Aston Villa in 6th place with 51 points. Tottenham in 5th place with 53 points. And I'm looking at Newcastle, which are probably the favourites to get top four with 56 points. So I'm looking at our remaining games. We have got 31 games. So if you look at Aston Villa, we've got a game in hand over Villa. So we're a point behind Villa with a game in hand over Villa. So if we win that game in hand, which is if, the big word is if we win that game in hand, we'll jump above Villa and we will be joint 5th with Tottenham, which is a good thing. So we'll be joint 5th with Tottenham, and us and Tottenham will be on the same points in 5th place. Now, tomorrow, I think Newcastle play Tottenham, don't they? So if you're looking at that game now, if you're looking at the Newcastle game and Tottenham game, I know this is about Liverpool, guys, whoever's watching the video, but we're just trying to get a feel of the where it is in the Premier League. Hopefully Liverpool can try and make a run for top four. In my opinion, at this moment, I think top four is kind of out of it, but it's still mathematically possible for us to get top four. As long as it's mathematically possible to get top four, we're going to go for it. So I'm looking at Liverpool now. Where would you like the game to go tomorrow with Tottenham and Newcastle? Me, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'll ask you first. Just say we win our game in hand. We're joint 5th with Tottenham.
Yeah.
If we win our game in hand...
I want both of them to win.
Huh?
I want Newcastle. I want Newcastle and Tottenham to draw.
That would be perfect.
Even if Tottenham win, Newcastle win. But look,
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for Liverpool if there's a draw. That'd be good for Liverpool. Or Newcastle lose. Or Newcastle lose. Or Newcastle lose. Or Newcastle lose.
Yeah, but in my opinion, I would hope for
a draw.
I would hope for a draw.
Or Newcastle lose.
So they both finish a draw. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Both finish on 1 point.
But if they can't get a draw, obviously you want Newcastle to lose because they're the ones in 4th place.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. I'm going with that one as well.
I would like the game to go to tomorrow as well.
Yeah. I'm going with that as well. So we're going to get onto the player ratings. We're not going to leave the screen. This is the way we do it. Obviously, we're going to change it. Maybe not this season. Next season, we'll probably have a new layout. We're going to sort out that later. But this is the way we do it at the moment, which I like it because we can get to see Anfield in the background. So I'm looking at the players. We're going to start with Alisson, or we can start with Klopp. How do you think Klopp gone? You think Klopp picked the right team? Because he started off with Alisson in goals. There was Arnold. Because I think didn't you do this? Let me just see how you done yours. Let's have a look at yours. How we done yours? This the other day. You had Alisson in goals. You had Arnold on the right. You had Kanate, I think basically the same. Kanate and Van Dijk. You had Robinson on the left, and in the middle you had Fabinho, Henderson, and you picked it right. But Klopp went with 4 up. No, you're right. You got Gakpo in the middle, yeah. You got it right.
Except for
Jota. Except for Jota.
Jota started.
Yeah, but you put Thingy on there. Diaz. Yeah, and I knew Diaz wasn't going to start. You would have had that perfect. You would have been perfect. But yeah. So basically, what are you saying? What are you giving Klopp? What are you saying? What are you really
Klopp,
saying?
I think decision making. It was more sharper.
Yeah.
I think today it was more sharper.
Yeah.
Got his team going. Klopp rating, give number 8.
Klopp, the boss, number 8. Now we're gonna start with Alisson Becker.
Alisson, I don't think it was any fault of his goals today. They were all deflections. Couldn't really do anything. Alisson, he puts in 100% every single game.
He did have a little wobble, didn't he? Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
Every single game. But after the goals, he made some solid saves.
Yeah.
Some saves. But I think it was all down to the defensive line. We cannot concede from throw-ins.
I know.
We cannot be weak in the set pieces. Can't do that. But Alisson, I think he played solid except for those 2 goals, because the 2 goals weren't his fault in my opinion, all deflections. I think he played pretty solid today. So number 6.
Yeah, let's get this on. I'm just doing my notes. I've got my notes here.
So
number 6 for Alisson?
6, yeah.
So basically, right, yeah, I agree with number 6. I would have probably gave him 7, but you're doing it, so I agree with number 6. I thought Gakpo was all right though. To be fair, no, I'm not. We'll get into Gakpo in a minute. Sorry, I'm just talking about something else. I was thinking about a previous game. Hold on 1 second. Put that up there.
Okay.
Put that up there.
So
we got
Arnold, another masterclass. Masterclass, man. And though I think there was, when you get those crosses where you get those random free kicks in like near the halfway line,
yeah.
he pinpointed them today. Man.
Of course he did.
He had 2. He put 1 into Jota. He put I think 1 into Salah. But you can see that most of the goals, the goal opportunities, the goal involvements are all down to Arnold. I think Jota should have scored that header. I think near in the first half where Arnold, I think had a free kick, and then put it into Jota, and Jota just missed the place the header. Man, it was right near the post. I think Jota, his headering has been all right this when he has started.
Yeah.
But you can see every time he does the headers, he gets so close.
Jota, you know about Jota? Who comes close? What are you talking about? You mean Arnold? Headers.
Yeah, I'm saying Arnold. Jota should have scored that header.
Jota was charging, man. From the day, as soon as the game started, he was on the charge. You know what? I'll tell you something now. You know Arnold as well with Arnold. The light bulb's gone off. There's a saying is, you probably know this obviously.
Yeah.
That when you just like at the beginning of the season, he wasn't playing that good. And I'll admit it, I criticised Arnold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna come out, I'll tell you now, I criticised Arnold. Right? I just thought when I was looking at Arnold at the beginning of the season, not the beginning, I'd say after Christmas, even before Christmas, the first thing when I looked at him, I was thinking of, please, is it going to be another Dele Alli? Is it going to decline? young promise, young England footballer. Is he going to decline? Is he going to be one of them? Is this the best of Arnold? Because he just couldn't defend him right back. Now, ever since they put him in midfield last week when he first went in midfield, the light bulb's gone off. What was the first game that put him in midfield? Was it the last week game? Was it? It was against Arsenal. As soon as Arsenal, the second half, the light bulb went off. Ever since he had that incident with Arsenal, the light bulb was gone off. And now Arnold today was absolutely amazing play. Amazing. He's even defending as well. Good. Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So
but look, man,
what you giving him?
That inverted winger role is
working.
Really working.
It's working for him.
It's working for him. That inverted
He's confident.
Right wing back. And today he's actually Klopp has actually made up his mind and changed his roles. Changed his role.
Yeah.
Changed to an inverted winger. What he's playing now.
Yeah.
Pushing up to that centre mid position.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Of course it is.
So the rating I'm going to give him, it's got to be a perfect 10, man. It's another masterclass.
Perfect 10. The perfect 10. 10. I've got to get the voice thing on here when someone gets the 10. 10. 10. 10. Remember 10, 10?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so Arnold, the perfect number 10. So who's next? Konate. What are you man saying?
Well, I explained this more at the beginning of the video, but Konate, he was better with the two centre-backs today. And you know what? I think Konate played actually solid and okay today. I think he played okay. He was actually trying more than Van Dijk. I know Konate was trying more than Van Dijk. I don't know why. I think I watched a YouTube channel where they're doing some player ratings. He said it gave him a number 4, and I don't know why, because I think Konate played actually all right today. I don't think he played terrible. I know. I don't know why people say he played terrible. He never played terrible. Van Dijk's the one who played terrible.
Yeah.
But Konate, I think he played all right. Konate played all right. So I think before I even get to the rank, I can explain some more. I know I said it's beginning, but I want to say it again because we're doing the player rating. So I think he was looking for chances. He was scanning around the pitch.
Yeah.
He was keeping the ball to himself. He was looking for options everywhere. I think there was one where I think he passed it to Salah, and Salah was running up the ball. So I think Konate was actually playing all right today.
It was.
So rating I'm going to give him is a solid number. I'm going to give him number 7. I was going to give him a 7. I think he played all right.
Listen,
I think he played all right.
It's your player ratings, yeah. You can give the man a 10 if you want to. It's your player ratings. That's what we're here for. Your expert analysis, your expert opinion. It's your thing. You can give him what? If you want to give him a 2, go and give him a 2. If you want to give him an 8, go give him an 8. You want to give him a 7? You can give him a 7. So, number 7 for Konate. Next one up is Van Dijk. And the reason why I say it like Van Dijk, because that's how they say it on FIFA. Van Dijk. You know the commentator?
Yeah.
Van Dijk. Go on.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So, Van Dijk, he was lazy today. You don't expect that from Van Dijk really all season. He's been mostly all games he was putting in 100%. Van Dijk today, he didn't put in 100%. Put in 1%. He didn't play. He didn't do anything.
Nope.
He never tried run up. He never tried go up front and see run up, see what he can do. But there was one time where the set piece should have scored a few headers. Not a few, but I think it was one time where Van Dijk, I think the goal was right there, but I think defender cleared it out. I think that's when Van Dijk was trying to go for a header. But I think after that, he did no damage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really see him defend that much.
He was quiet.
I didn't really see him.
He was quiet.
I don't know. Van Dijk is not usually quiet. He's usually either solid or just playing okay. But Van Dijk, he played terrible. He played absolutely terrible today.
He's a shadow of himself from last season. He's a shadow of himself. Yeah. Maybe next year, maybe next season. A lot of people say he's on the decline. It could be on the decline. He's 31 years of age now. We'll see what happens. He's not going to get any better
Yeah,
than now. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can make a little
yeah.
comeback.
So,
Maybe he can make a comeback at the back end of this season. Just keep an
but the
eye on
thing
Van
is,
Dijk, you know?
the games that he played, yeah, he played actually all right and tried. He actually played good defensively.
Yeah,
But this game, he was, like you said, a shadow himself.
yeah.
So, rating I'm going to give him is a number 3.
3 for Van Dijk. Next one is Robinson.
Robertson, I think he played good as well.
Yeah.
He calls that Jota goal. Robertson put it into Jota, and Jota was the right position at the right time. It was clearly onside. His positioning was great when Jota scored that goal.
Yeah.
But Robertson,
He had that dodgy deflection, didn't he? When Williams for Forest, remember? Williams.
yeah.
The Williams, because the Williams was defending and he scored the goal. Because and then it deflected off Robinson, but it was still okay, man. I thought he played an average. How's it going, bro? Fred Beer in the house. There's Fred Beer. How's it going, bro?
So Robertson, man, he played good. He played good.
Yeah.
He did the most. I think him and Arnold were the best at the line of defense today. And Kanate played okay, but Van Dijk played terrible out of that back four. But Robertson, I think he played better than Kanate today. I know the different positions, but I think it's, at the end of the day, still at the back. He's still defending. And Robertson, defensive wise, was okay. I think that chance creating was good as well today.
You know what to expect from Robinson, don't you? You know what to expect. It's Robinson.
Hello, man.
Yeah. So what you giving him?
Rating, I'm going to give him 7.
Number 7 for Andy Robinson. I gotta get some voice stuff on here, man. Some audio. Andy Robinson. So the next one we are picking is Jordan Henderson. What are you man saying? What are you man really saying?
Henderson, look, he played. Look, the midfield was crumbling away in the first half, and midfield was Fabinho, Jones, and Henderson.
Yeah.
Look, they could. I don't know if they subbed off Henderson, but they could have easily subbed off Henderson early, like Fabinho. But I think Henderson actually played okay today.
Yeah.
Played pretty solid. But look, out of the midfield, I think the worst one is gotta be I think Fabinho. I think Fabinho's got to be the worst one. Then it was Jones. And then it was Henderson. We'll get onto them later. But the rating I'm going to give Henderson today is number, as he played solid, he played pretty average, 6.
So number 6. I heard some rumor on Twitter today, but it's Twitter. We don't really have to take it serious. I heard some news. It was the guy's Twitter. He's quite big. He's got a big following. He said that that person, which I'm not going to mention on my channel, there's still a chance he could come to Liverpool. I'm not going to mention his name on the channel because you can mention his name if you want. I'm not. I said I wasn't going to mention it. But there's rumours that he still could come to Liverpool. We'll see what happens. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. All I care about Liverpool is trying to make a run for top 4, and also that when we do sign players, that they're good signings. Because I'm seeing all these rumours about players from Bayern Munich, players from AC Milan, players from Roma. I'm seeing all these players and they look good, but I hope that we can get them in our team. I don't want to hear the rumours. I just want to see when it's signed, sealed, delivered, you know. And then
the thing is, how Liverpool play their formation. They play like they played in a false 9. And welcome Daniel Radica to my chat room. Welcome. Feel free to say hello. But anyway, Liverpool played a false nine. I don't know why Liverpool still played a false nine. It's working for Gakpo, but I'm still going to stick to it that Gakpo should be playing left wing and Nunes should be playing at top, or maybe Jota should play left wing and play Nunes at top, because we're going back to that false nine again. We brought Nunes to get out of the false nine, but we still are playing Gakpo centre forward out position.
Yeah.
So that's how we're going back into that false nine. But Klopp, you know how he is. He won't change the formation. He'll go to it. I thought it will be like a 4-3-3 flat formation. The standard formation. Nunes up top, left wing Jota or Gakpo, and right wing Salah. But we're going back to that false nine. But I don't know why we're going back to that false nine. So
look, at the end of the day, we're winning. We're winning at the moment to see what happens. It's saying on here, look, remember I was talking about rumours about players. It's like that Liverpool push for Ryan Gravenberch from Germany, from Bayern Munich. No, that's that. Yeah. I'm actually on a website, which is a credible Liverpool website. It's the Liverpool official, This Is Anfield website. So if we can make a push for him, good. But I just want it done. This is why I'm not worried about signing the other player. That everybody, remember it never went through. Now, as I see it, if he wants to come to Liverpool, he'll come to Liverpool. And that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it anyway. So, number 6 for Henderson. Who's next? Fabinho. I've got to go soon, guys. No, not really. I'm joking. Got 10 minutes. Fabinho,
let's just whiz. Fabinho played terrible. Straight out of the defensive wise, he's our CDM. He played absolutely terrible defense. He played all right last game, but I don't know what he was doing last game. This game, I don't know what he was doing. He was the worst out of the midfield today, in my opinion. He didn't really do anything in the final third. He didn't really make an impact, really. No. Yeah, that's just me, man. That's just me. Fabinho, that's why he got subbed off earlier. Usually Fabinho would come off 65th minute, 70th minute, because you know what Klopp's like. But Klopp was thinking he's playing terrible, subbing off 50th minute. And yeah, Fabinho, he deserved to get subbed off today because he was a shadow himself, Fabinho.
Who did he get subbed off? Because I missed some of that game, because obviously it was on the radio, it was on Sky. Who did he get subbed off for?
I think it was... Who's that centre mid again? Thiago.
So what on Thiago? Because I missed the last part. I was just watching bits of it because it wasn't on BT Sports and it wasn't on Sky. And I don't really go on them illegal websites in case my computer gets a virus. I'd rather just go on the official websites, which are paid for, which everybody should, by the way. If you're going to watch football, pay for it. Pay for it. You got Sky, you got BT Sports, you can go Sky and the Go. That's all right. But because it wasn't on none of them, I was listening to it on the radio, and I was like in and out doing stuff, so I didn't really get the subs. So the sub Fabinho.
Yeah, for Fabinho for Thiago.
Okay, then fair enough. So what you giving Fabinho?
Fabinho, 4.
So number 4 for Fabinho. Right. Curtis Jones.
Look, Jones. Look, he was in form for the past 3 games. Jones was actually playing good, but I don't know what he was doing this game. I don't know what he was doing.
I know what he was doing.
Might start next game.
I carry on.
What?
I'll tell you what he was doing. Right, it was being Curtis Jones. Go on.
Yeah, Jones. Yeah. Well, past 3 game, he's in form, man. He was in form. He was getting those balls into Salah. He was getting those balls into Nunes. Nunes scored that perfect finish at Leeds. But Jones, I don't know what he was a shadow himself today. And look, he was trying to get those flicks, but again, He played like he used to do before. When Klopp was rotating the squad before these games like Leeds and that started coming up, before when Klopp rotated the squad and he actually started Jones. Jones played terrible. He was losing the ball. He was trying to do flares, didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
But Leeds, Arsenal, Jones actually I think came alive. But this game, he was nowhere.
No.
Absolutely nowhere.
Curtis
I'm
Jones.
not going to defend him either.
Yeah.
I'm not going to defend him. But Jones, number 4.
Curtis Jones with number 4. Next one is Salah.
Salah. You know what? Look, I think he played okay today as well. At the forwards, I think Gakpo played the worst in my opinion. But Salah played good. He played good. And you know how he usually runs at the wings, does some little dribbles, loses the ball? He actually pinpointed those dribbles today. And he actually got past some defenders that was marking him well. Don't get me wrong, defenders are marking him well, but Salah got past them like he used to.
Yeah.
And the dribbles he pinpointed, the passes he kind of pinpointed, the passes were all right due to the winger. It was okay. And Salah scored that goal as well, which is a tidy finish. Simple tapping, but again, it's still a tidy finish.
He's starting to score again, isn't he? He's starting to fight. He's starting to find his range, Salah.
And I think that I know what I think that's why Salah's Klopp is starting him more, because you can always most of the time expect a goal from Mohamed Salah. Of course he plays bad because he hasn't played mostly bad all season, but the games that say if he's playing bad one game, you can always expect a goal from Mo Salah, and he did that today.
I know.
He did it, man.
What number?
But Salah, number 8.
So number 8 for Salah. And Gakpo.
Gakpo, we could have played better today, in my opinion. Could have played better. I don't know. I think there was a set piece where he nearly scored. I think it was a header or could have scored it on his foot. But
What number?
I think Gakpo should have played better, man. He played good last game.
Yeah, he'll get there. We'll get there. He just needs the confidence.
I'm not gonna go slander someone saying get out of my club when he's barely been there.
I'm not gonna say that at all. No way.
I'm not going to say Nunes get out. I gave Nunes a chance and he shined.
He joined halfway through the season. He joined halfway through the season. I think he's doing all right, and I think next season, I think he's been playing good lately, and next season he'll come good when he was in that. He's in Firmino. He's going to be in Firmino's part. Probably Firmino.
Look, why do you think Klopp is always starting Gakpo?
I don't know.
You see why Nunes is getting benched. I don't think we should keep an 80 million or 100 or whatever million, 100 million pound player on the bench. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be starting Nunes to try and get his confidence. But we'll get onto the subs later. But Gakpo, we could have done better today, but he's still got time. Still games coming up.
What number?
I think we've got West Ham next, and I think that's where Gakpo is going to score. So number 4.
Number 4 for Gakpo. Cody Gakpo, number 4. Last one, Jota.
Jota, outstanding today, man.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Finishes were clinical, just like last game.
Yeah.
2 volleys in a row for Jota. And when he scores the volley, he's so composed when he scores the volleys, man. He's so composed.
He's doing good now.
When he scored the volley, he didn't even go celebrate. He just kept his ground, stayed cool, move on. Because that was an equaliser, what Jota scored today.
I got to go now, bro.
And if it weren't for Jota, I got the
sorry. I'm looking at my watch. I got to go because it's getting late.
Man,
sorry, bro.
Let's get into the rating. Play brilliant. Jota, number 9.
Jota, for me, he's a number 10, but you gave him a number 9. Jota is finding form. He never scored for a whole year, nearly a whole year. Now he's finding form. He's on it, man. He's on it. He could have got a hat-trick today. He never got the hat trick. He got the 2.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing play today. Nice composure with that goal when he chested it down onto his knee, banged it in. Lovely, lovely jubbly. So number 9 for Jota. So on to the subs. Subs Milner. There's Milner. See Milner on here.
Milner, I forgot when he come on, Milner.
I know, but it's saying on there. That's what I'm saying. Milner in, Curtis Jones out. So what they did, they subbed Curtis Jones. So they took off Curtis Jones and they put a Milner. That's what I'm saying. So you can just give him a quick rating. What do you think of Milner?
It's what I don't get, man. Sub on Carvalho or sub on Elliott.
Carvalho's
one of those,
leaving,
man.
bro.
But I don't know why Milner came on today. Yeah, look, Carvalho.
What are you giving
Milner
Milner,
on the
bro?
way out?
What are you giving Milner?
Sub on Elliott. Milner, number 5.
Number 5 for Milner. And Diaz. Diaz was in. Jota out. So they brought in Diaz.
Let's do number.
Still finding his
5.
form, innit?
Just getting used to it.
Yeah. He'll get there. We'll get there. He's been off.
Yeah.
He's been off for a long time. And that's it. That's the remaining subs. Yeah, that's the remaining subs for the game.
Thiago, come on. Oh, that's
No. Fabinho came off and they brought on Thiago. There's Thiago there. What do you think of Thiago?
Thiago, I'm going to sit with the 5 for the subs.
5 for
All
the
5
subs. So, and it's the same with Nunes. They brought on Nunes for Gakpo. Again, what can you do in it? He wasn't on long enough, was he?
I know, man.
5.
Nunez, number 5 as well.
So that's it, number 5, and that's the end of the play ratings, guys. So we've been going 41 minutes. We've got 3 likes. That's good enough for us at this point in time. Just going for the quick transfer rumours. Liverpool, Ryan Gravenberch. Transfer linked to Liverpool. Another unreliable journalist reveals that Liverpool's interested in midfielder Kepren Thuram. Let's see what happens. And another one what's linked to us, and another player what's linked to us, which I want us to unlink him, and that is Mason Mount. Yes, Mason Mount, not link, unlink. And they're the players so far that are linked to Liverpool. So this is the end of the player ratings. This is me signing off. It's a Saturday night. We've got to go out. We've got to do our thing. Toto, I know you got to do your thing as well. And that's it, man. If you want to follow us, the QR codes are there. Big up to Fred Beer in the chat room. Link up. These are just scan us, man. Just scan the 2 QR codes and it'll open up. We do F1, we do WWE pay-per-views, and we do football, Liverpool player ratings. We will be doing the West Ham player prediction. Will probably be on Monday. We're going to be doing the player prediction for that. And all the thumbnails will be going up this weekend so you can see when we're going live. And that's it, guys. That's the end of it, man. Big up, big up, big up. See you later, Toto. Enjoy your weekend. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Bring on West Ham. Want to get the last word in, Toto?
See you later, guys. Bye.